What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Before we get into today's installation, which is my new Waterport, let me give you guys a little walk down or a little rundown on my Tacoma 2020 TRD off-road cement gray. Got some Baja ditch lights, Baja fog lights, Prinsu roof rack, 40-inch Heretic light bar, some RRW Rock sliders, 16-inch Stealth custom series wheels. These are BR6 and 285/75 Yokohama Geolanders. We've got an RCI bed rack. This is the heavy duty 12-inch, and I've got my MAXTRAX mounted on there. I've got a CVT awning over here on the passenger side. The reason I did passenger side is so I could reverse into camping spots, have a little more privacy in terms of having like a rooftop tent. I can have it open up towards the passenger side, so like into our camping space. So yeah, I've got like a few interior things done to it. I've got some turn signals that are blocked out. I've got a full blackout on all my vent rings, all the AC and heater controls, all that good stuff. Some block door handles, and yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a rundown on that. I haven't done that in a while, so if you're new to my page, then welcome. Hope you enjoyed that and hope you'll stick around for future videos. So yeah, I've got the 3.5 gallon Waterport right there. Let's get this installed. All right, let's see what we got in this box. We've got the bracket. I think it's gonna go down on the roof rack that way. Some instructions. I have not had instructions on. I mean, it seems like nothing comes with instructions nowadays. The RCI bed rack didn't come with instructions. The CVT awning did not come with instructions. So it's definitely good that we have them for this. Small, compact, not the smallest size you can get. You can get a little day trip one. I think it's maybe 2 gallons or so. It's a little dark, I apologize. Come out in the sun. This is a 3.5 gallon one. It's got a little W on there. Let's see, there you go, for Waterport. It's got all the connectors. It's got the water filler upper nozzle thingy right there. Let's see what else we got in here. Looks like we got some hardware back there. We've got this box hose maybe in there, or some more hardware. Looks like we have bracket in there. We've got another bracket here. That's gonna go somewhere around here. Don't know yet. More hardware. Just like your standard garden hose. It's got shower, mist, center, jet, flat. I think that's about it. So that did contain the hose. I believe it's an 8-foot hose. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that sounds about right. Okay, where I'm gonna mount this, I could mount it here if I wanted, or we can mount it up here on the roof rack. Yep. I think I'm gonna go right behind the Prinsu awning, and maybe like in this area right here, just right there, right against this. Won't be in the way of anything, and the hose is long enough to where I mean, I could use it on that side as well. I could reach over on the driver's side and it'll be plenty long enough. All right, those instructions are bad. I mean, it doesn't really give me any description on what I'm supposed to do. So looking at photos, I'm gonna assume this is gonna go here with these bolts. These ones fit into there pretty easy. So I'll just start securing these one by one. Now there's 4 of them, so it makes sense. Yeah, all the instructions on things nowadays suck. They don't, I mean, it doesn't even give you an option how to mount this onto your bed rack, and then the guy that from Waterport that does it goes through it super quick and just starts like connecting shit, and like, dude. So now that this is secured, there's this piece which slides perfectly into there. So let me see if I could set this down for you guys again real quick. Let's see. Oh, that's gonna be too difficult. So it goes right in there. There you go. Oh, it's dark. So just like that, and then it mounts to that piece. Now all I've got to do is just figure out what bolts, which I would think probably these longer ones. There's only 3 of those. That's not going to work. There's 4 of those, which I guess these would work. I don't know what those big washers are for, because again, these instructions are awful and don't say anything. Let's see, no, talk about pressurizing it. No. Checking tank to mount. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, but it's not telling me anything. To remove, lift your duty tank upwards, so I think on the impact. Nope. Lock tank into position. That looks like probably those little bolts right there. But again, that's on the trailer hitch mount. So I need to figure out this piece right here. These two. Nah, it doesn't even tell you. All right, we got to figure this out. I'm gonna try to make this as detailed as possible for you guys, because this is awful. So this is weird, but I'm just gonna go with it and hope that it makes sense in the end. Mounting this, you've got the 4 screws right there. They all line up, but the guy from Waterport that installs his, he only uses 3. These 3 right here. So you basically mount it like this. 1, 2, and 3. Why? I don't know. Maybe it'll make sense in the end, but I'll just go ahead and go with that and hope for the best. Knowing that now, it would probably be easier to not put this back plate on first. But I mean, I can just hold this and then I'll go like that. Put that through there, that one through there, and then that one. Nah. All right. Well, we're gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to take this off and start that over. So I just filmed a lot of this and I've got to start all over, because putting this together was not the clearest through their instructions. The instructions were just no help. Watching the video online, the guy was going 100 miles an hour, so I'm starting this. Gonna do this all over. Let me try to get you guys a good angle here. Yeah, it seems to be about good. So here's that piece. That's what we installed right here before I start all over. Now what we're gonna do, but then even doing that, before we worry about tightening anything down, just do that. You know, if you're like me, you need instructions as detailed as possible, because I'm all new to this stuff. I don't know what the heck to do. So if you're making a video and you're going 100 miles an hour through it, don't expect me to be able to follow along. So hopefully this will help you guys. So I'm thinking it's got to go all the way to the top, because then this piece, or I just leave it like that. All right, we'll figure it out. I'm just gonna try to make this flush up top, meaning if I pull all the way up, it's got a little bit of a gap. So I'm just gonna try to leave it completely level, and then I'll secure everything in that way. It's a little hard to do this. About as good as it'll get. Okay, now maybe I didn't even have to remove this. I don't know, but actually, yeah, maybe I might not have had to actually. Let's see. I'll put all this back on. I'm not going to tighten it all the way down. It's funny because when you install this, you're gonna have like rattling. And in the video that I watched, the guy from Waterport was just like, just grab a bolt and put a bolt through here and it'll secure it. Well, it's like, do I need to buy my own bolt? Does the bolt come included? There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Now this. Make sure I got a good angle for you guys. All right. Just like that. So it's on there now. And this is the area where he's talking about it'll move around and I guess rattle. So you got to put a bolt through there and secure it. If you're going to do any off-roading, what they say to do is make this kind of more towards the center of the truck if possible. We've got the screws that go right into our little T-slot, or the T-screws that go right into the slots on the Prinsu rack. You can see they're squared just like that. And then we'll basically put this over the top like that, and we'll be good to go. There's something I still need to figure out this bolt right here. That's the only part that's a little annoying now. It doesn't matter where exactly you decide to position this. I'm gonna try to make it as flush as I can to here next to the awning. So that's all I really care about. I'm gonna have to get on the top of the truck to do this. And what I just, no, let's see. All right, it's banging around a little bit, it's all right. Hopefully that goes in there, nice. Okay, so yeah, that fits right there pretty good. I think I've got it in a decent enough spot, so let's just put those on, these locking bolts. This side. And then one more. It's got these large washers that I put on already. As you can see right here, it's pretty dang flush against the mounting brackets for the awning. Secured one spot, just wanted to make sure it was, or just one bolt, I mean, secured in a decent spot. I moved it off of there just a little bit. It's not really a big deal. As I'm tightening this down, I find it weird that this has to be outward. I mean, why couldn't it just be turned? Maybe because the bolts hit or something, like there's not enough clearance down here maybe. I just find it weird that you have it sitting out like that when it seems like it'd be much more supportive if this piece was in here. But you know, you watch the video done by Waterport and that's how they do it. Everything's secured. This is all very sturdy. The rattling that I was talking about, this bolt right here, or the empty spot, that's why it moves like that. So they say put a bolt right through there. Well, they don't provide it, so now I got to go buy a bolt. All right, the Waterport is all installed and ready to go. I'm not going to leave the hose on there. I'm not too worried about even messing with the hose right now. I just wanted to get it mounted up there. It looks pretty good. Now if we go to on our beach days, we can easily rinse our feet off before getting in the truck. Super convenient. Looks good all the way around. If you guys got any questions, let me know. Link to it's down below. And yeah, see you on the next video. Take care.